Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. The Navy is being pressed to release its full investigation into how jet fuel ended up in its Oahu drinking water well. U.S. Senator Brian Schatz on Tuesday said the public should have a full accounting of the multiple failures at the Navy's Red Hill bulk fuel storage facility. A leak from the tanks last year contaminated a drinking water system that serves 93,000 people. It also threatened a major aquifer that is critical to Oahu's water supply. The finalized Navy investigation was handed to the commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, Admiral Samuel Paparo, earlier this month. Navy officials have repeatedly promised transparency, but earlier this week they said that only a summary of the investigation's conclusions would be made public. Meanwhile, the State Department of Health on Tuesday released data from the Navy that shows heightened levels of petroleum in both soil vapor and groundwater around Red Hill. Detected petroleum hydrocarbons exceeded the state's safe thresholds dozens of times between May and January. A new proposal being considered by the state legislature would shift oversight of Mauna Kea's summit from the University of Hawaii to a new stewardship authority. Under House Bill 2024, a 9-member governing board would develop plans to limit astronomy development and return the summit to its natural state. Comprised of at least 3 Native Hawaiian members, the board would plan for land management, human activities, access, stewardship, and overall operations on the mountain. The bill reflects a recent report from the Mauna Kea Working Group. Established in 2021 by the State House of Representatives, it was the group's job to find an alternative form of management for the summit, including the Astronomy Reserve. Responding to the working group's report, the university said the effort puts the future of astronomy on Mauna Kea at risk. It also underestimates the complexities and cost of managing access to public lands, the university said. The State Department of Health today reported 3 new coronavirus-related deaths and 2,050 infections statewide. The latest fatalities were recorded on Oahu, Maui, and out of state. No additional information about the deaths was made available. Since the start of the pandemic, Hawaii has seen 208,887 infections and 1,149 COVID-related deaths. State health officials today reported 1,441 new cases on Oahu, 150 on Hawaii Island, 317 on Maui, 99 on Kauai, 5 on Molokai, and 9 on Lanai. 29 Hawaii residents were diagnosed outside the state. There are 52,868 cases in the state that are considered to be active. The number of active cases decreased by 1,751. Of all the confirmed infections in Hawaii, 5,545 have required hospitalization. 16 new hospitalizations were reported today. A 30-year-old man has been charged with attempted murder after stabbing a 71-year-old woman multiple times with a kitchen knife. Prosecutors charged Kimo Finneran with second-degree attempted murder. Police say Finneran and the woman were arguing at a residence Sunday night. The altercation escalated and Finneran allegedly stabbed the woman several times with a knife. She was taken to the Queens Medical Center in serious but stable condition. Police arrested Finneran in Waimanalo. Records show Finneran was convicted in 2014 for operating a vehicle while under the influence. University of Hawaii Athletic Director David Matlin on Tuesday explained how Timmy Chang became the football program's new head coach. Matlin said the hiring process began the night former coach Todd Graham resigned. After fielding a number of applications, Matlin held 3 phone calls with the top candidates, including Chang. Matlin said Chang was the early frontrunner, but after talking with June Jones, Matlin decided on a succession plan that would see the former head coach mentor Chang for 2 years. Matlin said Chang agreed to the plan, but a meeting with Jones last week soured the deal. Jones said he needed more than 2 years to attract recruits. He also wanted final say on assistant coaches. A point of contention was former Warrior NFL player and University of Hawaii coach Rich Miano. After Jones passed, Chang was given the position on Saturday. Jones said he is rooting for him and hopes he gets the job done. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.